Hello friends, today I am going to give you a demo of how to select funds on the website valueresearchonline.com. So first and foremost, go to the website valueresearchonline.com. Create a free account on this website by putting in your details and log in. Once you have logged in, you will come to this home page of this website. So we will start with funds. So click on funds. Once you click on funds, you will see an option of more VRO tools, value research online tools. Click on that. Go to fund tools. In the fund tools, you will find fund screener. Click on fund screener. Now here we will have option of applying various filters to get our desired fund. So first and foremost, what I will do, I will reset all the filters that I have already applied. Okay, so now I have done with all the filters. So we have a hell lot of funds which this website has analyzed. So it becomes difficult for us to choose our fund from so many funds. So we will start applying filters. First and foremost is the fund house. So we are okay with any fund house as long as it meets our criteria. So we'll not apply any filter for the fund house. So we'll leave this apart. Next, we'll come to the fund category. Now I have already given you a list of the funds that should be in your portfolio. So I'll be giving you a demo of only one category of fund. So in the first equity category, the first one, the flexi cap. So we'll click the flexi cap. Once we do this, you can repeat this procedure for other funds also. So we'll start with flexi cap funds, apply. Once we have done this, then come to the next fund ratings. Start from the top. Here, see carefully. We are interested in only open-ended funds and not the closed-end funds. Then plan type. We are interested only in the regular direct plans, not the regular plans. Then we come to the ratings. We will be interested in only 5-star rated and at the most 4-star rated funds. Any rating below that we will not be interested. And then coming to the exclusion criterias, we are not interested in fixed maturity plans, so click that. And we are not interested in plans that are suspended for sales. Once you have done this, apply these filters. So all the other filters also we have already applied. So they are the same here. Okay. So now see, and lastly, we are interested only in the direct plans and not the regular plans. So make sure that it is the direct one which is highlighted. So now see, from so many funds, the list has narrowed down to just a handful of funds. Now we will further apply our criteria to this list of funds. The first thing what I have said, we need a fund which has a track record of at least 5 years. So we will go to the age of the fund, click. So this is ascending, this is descending. If you again click it, ascending order, and this is the descending order. So in this order, these three funds, 1, 2, 3, these are less than 5-year-old funds. Rest all are more than 5-year-old funds. So note these three down, 1, 2, 3. These funds will be in our exclusion criteria when we further apply our filter. So just note them down. So one filter, age. Second, I had said we are interested in funds which have an asset under management of at least 1000 crore. Any fund having asset under management less than 1000 crore, we are not interested. So this is the ascending order, and this is the ascending order, this is the descending order. So we again go to the ascending order, and these four funds, these are having assets less than 1000 crore. So note these four down. So now we have the broad exclusion list of 5 6 funds which we are not interested in. Once we have noted this down, then comes our role of returns. As I had said, we want a fund which has a consistent track record of good returns, not just past 1 year. We want funds having good returns over 1 year, 3 year, as well as 5 year. So we will start with 1 year return. This is return less to high. Click it again, high to low. So in this now, this is the list of the funds having good 1 year return. We have to select, note down top 5 funds in this list. But in the top 5, if any fund happens to be in our rejection list, we have to ignore that and go to the next fund. I think this fund was already in our ignore list. So take a look, keep your ignore list handy or rejection list handy. Note down top 5 funds with good 1 year return, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have noted it down, whatever is in the rejection list, ignore those. Go to the next, and in this way, you have to note down the top 5 funds in this list. Once we are done with this 1 year return, now we are interested in the 3 year return. So from here, we go to the returns tab in the long term. Here comes the 3 year return. So again, we tap it high to low. This is low to high, this is high to low. Repeat the same procedure. Note down the top 5 funds return wise in this list, ignoring the funds which are in our rejection list. So you will get 5 more funds from this list. Then do the same for the 5 year. This is low to high, this is high to low. So from high to low, note down the top 5 funds, ignoring the funds that are in your rejection list. So you have now 3 lists of 5 funds each, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year. Keep these 3 lists side by side and make a 4th list with the names of the funds which are common to all the 3. Number 1. Once you are done with the name of the fund which appear in all the 3 funds, then write down the name of the funds which appear at least in 2 of the list. The funds which appear only in one of any of the 3 lists, we are not interested. So you will get maximum 4 or 5 names as your final list, which are consistent performance. The names of which appear in at least 2 lists, 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year, at least in the 2 list of the 3. Once we are done with our final list, now we have to select 1 or at the most 2 from this final list. So now we will come to the risk analysis of these funds. So note down the 4. Suppose, for example, we have 4 funds in the final list. So now we will do the risk analysis by applying these various ratios. So first and foremost, we will go by Sortino ratio. Sortino ratio, higher the Sortino ratio, better is the fund. So again, we will sort these funds from high to low. Keep your list of 4 funds ready beside you. So suppose you have 4 funds, then you will give 4 points to the fund which has highest Sortino ratio. Suppose this is the fund which is these 2 are not in your list, and this is the fund which is in your list. So this is the highest Sortino fund. So you will give here 4 points. Then next in the sequence, whichever fund appears, suppose this fund appears in your list, you will give 3 points. Suppose this fund appears in next in the list, so you will give 2 points. And the last fund which will appear in your list, you will give 1 point. So you are done with the Sortino ratio. Second, you have to look for alpha. Again, alpha, higher the better. So again, repeat the same. Suppose this fund is in your list and this has the highest alpha. So you will give 4 points. Suppose next fund is this which appears in your list and you will give 3 points, and so on, 2 points and 1 points. So two risk stats we have seen: Sortino, alpha, both higher the better. Third, we will see the beta. Beta, it is lower the better. So sort it that way, low to high. The fund which has lowest beta, you will give 4 points. Next in the list, suppose this is your next in the list, you will give 3 points, and similarly 2 points and 1 point. So now you have a maximum possible score each fund can score is 12, and the minimum possible score each fund will have is 4, because you had 4 funds. Suppose you had 5 funds in your final list, you would have rated 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, 2 points and 1 point. Suppose you had 3 funds in your final list, you would have rated 3 points, 2 points and 1 points. Got the point? So now add up the points. The fund which has the highest points is the fund which you are going to invest in. And the second highest, if your portfolio is very big, you can go for 2 funds. Hope this is very easy. Once you are done with this category, just change the fund category and do the similar analysis for the next fund category. You can remove this, and whichever, suppose you have to now analyze the mid cap funds, you can go ahead with that, or small cap funds, and repeat the same procedure. Thank you very much.